Hey, we're here with Brian Moran. He's the co-author of the 12-Week Year. He's one of our featured speakers at the Business Systems Summit. And Brian, I've got two very quick questions for you. The first, can you tell us a little bit about the system you're going to share as part of the summit and the problem that it solves for business owners?
Yeah, you bet. The 12-week year is the one system that most organizations don't have, the system they lack. And I would argue it's the most important system because it drives all the rest. Whether you've got a CRM system, you got a selling system, you got a servicing system, you might have an HR system depending on how big you are, or what you got products, you got all of that. But the one system that really undergirds all of that is an execution system. Because the execution system is like the operating system for a computer. You can have great software, you can have great apps. If the operating system doesn't work, they're worthless. The printer won't print, the document won't open, get the little pinwheel of death. Same thing here. The 12-week year is the operating system. It's the execution system that really optimizes all the other systems you have.
And I know we've just finished recording it, and I love it because it is that operating system that can be installed into business at all different levels, from sort of leadership through to departmental, all the way through to the individual. So it's a very flexible system. The last question I wanted to ask, Brian, was just around business processes and why you see them as important in business.
Yeah, it's probably why people, if they're coming to you, they probably understand this, right? If you're going to create something that is sustainable, that's consistent, that's replicable, you've got to have systems. And whether you do it intentionally or by default, you have systems. Think about that. We all have systems. It's the question is, are they intentional, and are they productive, and are they effective? So it's really about making sure that the systems you have, you've thought through, and they're effective, and they do what you want them to do. But you can't operate without systems. You have a system of how you get ready in the morning. Again, is it intentional? Is it by default? At this point, it's unconscious, as a lot of the business owners' systems are. And I would argue that it's really not good if all your systems at work are unconscious. You need to be conscious and intentional about those systems so that you can consistently drive the performance you're after. And there's inflection points where you have to re-engineer those systems. What worked for you at one level, as you start to grow, if you just continue to expand that system, what happens is it becomes really inefficient. And so if we're not clear on those systems, intentional about them, then it becomes hard to re-engineer them and hard to really continue to grow, because we don't have the systems that allow us to grow.
And I feel like the 12-week year system that you just went through is a system that can make someone incredibly intentional about the most important thing in business, which comes down to the execution and getting things done. So make sure you head over to thebusinesssystemsummit.com, check out Brian's session. You're going to love it. And Brian, a big thank you for your time.
Thanks again, David.